Hey y'all, Big Red here. Right now, honestly, I'm in the best mood I've been in for quite a while. I think a couple months now. And fucking, y'all know that I've been telling y'all, asking y'all to pray for my mom. She had cancer and she had to go into surgery earlier this morning. They were gonna try to remove the cancerous cells and try to uh, try to fix it. So I've been super fucking depressed ever since I found out my mom had cancer. I mean, I've been there, I've been supportive, I've been praying. I've had other people, friends of mine, pray. Uh, and I just got a text, literally 12 minutes ago. My mama said, I survived, heading home. I may medicate later, but call if you'd like. And honestly, y'all have no clue how much of a burden that is lifted off my chest. When I got that text, I literally started to cry because I would it would kill me if I lost my mama. Like literally I would go mentally insane. And fucking so that was a big weight lifted off my shoulders, and for all y'all out there that have watched my videos before and prayed for her, I appreciate it very 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 much. Like honestly, it means a lot considering you don't know me or my mother, but you still prayed. And I mean, thank y'all. Because without them prayers, without all the nights I've been on my knees, been over my bed, praying to God for Him to save my mom and to take the cancer away, that I mean, that proves to you right there God is real and He exists. And it's not the doctors, it's not the medicine, it's God Himself. I mean, I don't know who's watching this video and doesn't believe in God, but I'm going to tell you now, God works in mysterious ways. He may not seem like He's there, but He's there. He's always doing stuff around you if you just open your eyes and watch. There for a while, I was mad. I was like, God's not with me anymore, which I shouldn't have thought that. I was saved and baptized, and I believe that God died on the cross, and and fucking he was buried and rose again 3 days later, and he has forgiven me of all my sins. Trust me, y'all, I've sinned a lot, and I mean, if God wasn't real, I'd have been dead at the age of 4. The age of fucking 4. Believe it or not, that's a fucking scary thought. I would have never grown up, had my first kiss, got laid for the first time, fucking got my truck, been able to figure out what the fuck this shit was, never been able to put it in my lip. This shit is great. I mean, shit. Copenhagen Mint. Some people say they don't like it. Shit. It's one of my best. Sorry, had a strand go down my throat. But it's one of the best Copenhagens I've tried, along with Copenhagen Black, Southern Blend, uh, Coke Whiskey, and Coke Straight. Those are like my top favorites. Now, when I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with strep pneumonia. I was dehydrated, and the doctor said I had 24 hours to live. We showed up to the hospital the day before Christmas. The day before Christmas. It was like freaking 8 o'clock at night. And I showed up, and that night the doctor said that it did not look possible. My survival was very slim. It was near to nothing. I went to bed that night, but before I did, I prayed to God. At 4 years old, I believed in God. I closed my eyes, I went like this, and I prayed to God. And I woke up the next morning, doctors came in and checked on me. They said it was gone. Gone. Just like that. Overnight. He works in mysterious ways, y'all. I'm telling you. When I was 6 years old, I had my skull shattered and my head split wide the fuck open. Because my brother and me were playing around one night at a party. It was like a birthday party for one of my cousins, and we were out there. It was like midnight. We were out there playing golf with baseball bats. We were hitting golf balls with baseball bats, just hitting them off into the woods. Well, he wasn't paying attention, and I was running away from one of my cousins. He was older. He was trying to drop me in the garbage can like he normally does. And I tripped and fell. And when I did, I landed face down in the dirt, and my brother swung back with the bat to go hit the golf ball. When he did, he smacked me right in the skull. Sunk my head in. I was bleeding everywhere. And showed up at the hospital. They said I lost a lot of blood. Like, honestly, I passed out from how much blood I lost at 6 years old. And, I mean, if you don't, and if that's still, and I still survived that shit. And if that doesn't put good faith in you, think about all the soldiers that are downrange. Think about them. Yeah, a lot of them die. But you gotta think a lot of them come home. Fucking, when my dad went downrange, they said they were doing mortar attacks from sun up to sundown. Like clockwork, every 45 minutes they were shooting mortars. Tons of them. They would just rain and rain and rain mortars down. You know how many people got hurt by mortars over there? One guy. And it's because his stupid, ignorant self. He heard the siren. He didn't decide to run to the bunker immediately like everybody else did and like they were supposed to. And a mortar went off behind him and shot a piece of shrapnel in his ass. He survived, though. You gotta think about it. If God wasn't with him that day, it could have blew his legs off. Could have hit him in the chest. Could have blew him to a million fucking pieces, but you know something? It didn't, because God is real. He is here. He is watching you 24/7. Whatever you do, God knows. He sees everything you do. Fuck Santa. He's making a list, checking it twice. No, Santa ain't fucking real. Fucking God is. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He definitely knows when you've been bad and good. For your sake, just be good. Fucking, I'm gonna tell y'all now. If y'all don't believe in God, watch this video. Because he does wonders. I'm telling y'all. Like, he's just incredible. Like, I owe my life to God. At the age of 11 years old, I was going to church, and the preacher was like, he's like, everybody bow your head and pray. And we all bowed our head and we all prayed. We closed our eyes. We were praying, and he said, if there's anyone out in the crowd that is not saved, as a matter of fact, it was a Sunday night service. He said, as a matter of fact, if there's any of y'all out there in the crowd that is not saved, I want you to step forward now, so God can save you from eternal life in hell, and in a fiery pit. I believe in God. I got saved and baptized a week apart. I got saved one Sunday, and the next Sunday I went up in front of the church and got baptized. Y'all have no clue. If y'all aren't saved and baptized, y'all have no clue what it feels like. It feels like a whole new level. Y'all can do drugs and get high. Y'all can drink and get drunk. Nothing's going to compare to it. When I got saved, my heart changed. I was a bad kid. I was bad off. At the age of 11, I was doing a lot of shit most people don't do. And, fucking, when he saved me, I turned my life around just like that. Because I know he's real. I've seen him work. There's been times when we've been out of food. and still He provided for us. One night, no joke, we had just moved. We had no food. We barely had enough beds. We had 2 beds and 4 people. I had to share a bed with my brother. And, fucking God kind of was in the preacher. Pastor West at Memorial Baptist Church in Florida. If y'all ain't never been there, go there. He's an amazing preacher, and I guarantee you he will not like trying to figure out the word. He will not disappoint you with his sermons. They're incredible. Every time I go back down to Florida for a visit, every Wednesday and Sunday, I'm there. Friday nights, they do a Reformers Anonymous for drug addiction. That worked. My dad used to be hooked on drugs bad. Real bad off. He started going there. I'm going to tell you now. Honestly, I never thought I'd be where I am now with my dad. I figured he'd either be dead in a ditch or locked away for life. Hooked on meth, weed, fucking cocaine, acid. He was hooked on it all. Changed his life like that. Me and him got saved the same night, and we turned our lives around. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't believe in God, please, 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 go talk to your local preacher. He will help you. I guarantee it. He's a servant of God. And God will do wonders in your life, as you have seen. I don't know if y'all can't see it literally, but fucking he cured my mom of cancer. It wasn't that doctor. He pretty much, he possessed that doctor. I don't know the word for it, but he made the doctor do the right thing. And thanks to God, my mom is alive and cancer free. Honestly, that should prove to you right there that God lives and that God can do miracles. Because there's nothing else in this life that can do shit like that. And I'm telling you this now. This is a heart-touching video. If y'all ain't realized it yet. I never opened myself up like this, but I'm telling you now. If y'all don't believe in God, please start believing in God and get saved. I don't want to see any of y'all burn in hell. I want to see y'all in heaven with me, walking streets of gold. Fucking, you can't get hurt in heaven. You bust your finger, you bust your knuckle, you break your finger, you break bones down here on earth. You can fall from 100 stories in heaven, land on the concrete, and still survive. Walk away unscathed. It's just the powers of God. But I'm telling y'all now, if y'all ain't saved, go get saved. Because I'd hate to see any of y'all burn in hell. If you are in a hard spot in life and you feel like the world's against you, do that. It will change your life incredibly. It may not happen instantly, but over time it'll change. You may say, yeah, it'll change, just give it time. No, God will change it. But yeah, so this was my video, and thank all y'all for who prayed for my mom. I mean, it means a lot. But I'm Big Red, and I'm out, y'all.